Alright guys, so we're back at the South Fork Eagle River Trailhead here. And we got another long one planned. I know we've had a lot recently. But we are going to be doing Cantata Peak. Or at least attempting Cantata Peak. So this one we have to go all the way back to Eagle Symphony Lake. And then we're going to be going kind of in between them and then up onto that peak there. So from this hike, we should get a good view of Triangle Peak, which we did last year. So, pretty excited. I think it's supposed to be about 17 or so miles. I think it's 4,400 feet elevation gain. So, yeah, this will be our hike today. All Trails does not have a good map for this one, so I am using the Gaia GPS app, and then I have downloaded a GPS track off of peakbagger.com, and I'll put a link to those in the description. I've already seen the video from last week, but we did Pioneer Peak last week, and I did the same thing where I grabbed a GPS track from Peakbagger and used the Gaia GPS app, and I thought it worked really well. So I'm going to put a link into that video also. I didn't end up taking a whole bunch of videos on that one. I ended up running into a guy and I hiked with him up the ending steep part and then also on the way down. So that's why I didn't take a bunch of videos. But anyway, I'm gonna get going. So I'll probably take a couple videos on the way out to the lakes, but nothing real exciting until we get there. Alright, so made it to the bridge now. No horses on here. So, yeah. Still going pretty good. I think this is around 2 miles or so in. So, we are just gonna keep going. And I think we can kind of see now what we're going for. So I believe this one's Triangle that we did last time. And I think Cantata is this one right here, where when we get closer, I'll have a better idea, but it's kind of my preliminary thoughts there. So I'll probably pick back up with you when I get close to the boulder field, or maybe if there's something else interesting along the way, I'll point that out. So we've gotten a good deal closer now, so I think we can see a little better what we're doing. So there's Triangle right there, and here's this little mound here we're going to start at, and we're going to get up to the top of Cantata right there. I think a cantata is like a musical number of some kind, like I think the classical music thing, which makes me think about triangles maybe like named after the instrument triangle and not just like because it's shaped like a triangle. I don't know, maybe there's like all these ones over here are musical peaks. Anyway, I'll get you when we get closer to the boulder field. All right guys, so we're getting pretty close to the bridge here. Got a pretty good walk up to this point. I already had a little snack. So yeah, we're gonna be going across the boulder field in just a little bit here. Alright, so here's the bridge over. And then we're gonna start just picking our way over there, I guess. So, just view of the lake over there. And so there's been a lot of little cairns on the trail here, as you can see right there. So I've been trying to stay with those, and really, if you stay with those, it hasn't been too bad. I think last time I did this, I was all the way over there. But this time I kind of came and stayed on the left side a little bit, so I think it's a little bit better. So guys, I can't really express to you how lucky I think I got with the route I took. I did not even have to go over that many rocks at all. I think whatever we took last time was just much worse. Yeah. So there's this little building right here, I don't know what it is. And I still think we're just heading up, right up here. It says it's between the two lakes, so there's one lake, two lake, so we're going up there. I'll check my GPS obviously before we get up there, but yeah, I'm just gonna start over that way. So it looks like it's just a little place. They got some like MREs, they're probably doing like a backpacking trip. We might even see them on the mountain, maybe. They might have ended up going up there. So yeah, we'll start heading up. Alright guys, so looking all around, great view. So there's a little trail kind of off to the side here. I think I'm gonna just follow this main one and see if it goes up to that. But yeah, we're gonna start Cantata Peak now. And again, I'm gonna post where to get the GPS track I'm following, while assuming it's good. If it sucks, I won't post it, but it seems like it'll be good. The guy that posted does a lot of hiking. He's got a lot of tracks on Peak Bagger, so we're gonna go ahead and start going up. Well, so far, real straightforward trail. So we came from down there, just followed this trail up, and looks like it maybe goes up into the gully a little bit, so we'll be heading up there. So made up that little gully there, kind of give you the view around. Lots of snow still. I think that's it, but man, it looks really tricky. So came from over there, and I think we just go up kind of this gully to the ridge right there. Real beautiful area around here. But we came from down there up this gully, and I believe we're trying to get up and gain the ridge right here. So we'll be heading that way. I was going to kind of mention earlier, but there's these kind of like little openings, like kind of like this. There's like these big cracks everywhere. We had that big earthquake. I don't remember what year it was. Maybe 2019 or something. But I'm wondering if that's what all this damage is from. Like, you can see just these big cracks. Like, look at this. Over here, you can see all the rocks got moved. Yeah, anyway, I was just kind of wondering what that was. So, came from down there. Again, worked our way up all the way up here. And we have to go up here. So this is not the top. I don't think this is really that close to the top. But looks like you just kind of pick your way through. When I get a little closer, I'll try to do a video. But yeah, I'll be heading up there. I just decided to cross the snowfield and then come up this way. So I'm on the left side of that big thing we saw. And so this is Cantata. And we're gonna take the West Ridge, which is this way. And I know what you're thinking, it looks real bad. From what I've read, it's not near as bad as it looks. So we are going to try our best and take our time. It will be tough, but again, we got the GPS track, and we're not going to be going real fast. And the advice I got was, you want to stay on the ridge when you can, and when there's a big obstacle, you want to go to the south side. So we'll go to the opposite side that we're looking at when we have a big obstacle to go around. I'm kind of just side-hilling around this, but I think you could probably just go up to the top if you wanted to. I'm actually going to have a little snack when I get back. on the other side here. Alright guys, so I believe this is Triangle right here. So I'm thinking we should get a real nice view down of this lake that we saw from Triangle. So let's see. Oh, I don't think we're high enough yet, so we can't really see it. You can see there's one over here that you kind of hike by, but I think it's right down there. You can see all the water kind of rushing out. So I guess we'll see it when we get a little higher. Here it is, guys. Look how blue that is. That's so cool. So I'm still just working my way over on the ridge. It's fine. Not really any problems. Yeah. And then we're going to be going up there somehow. We'll take our time and figure it out. All right, here we go. So we're just going to follow this path and I think maybe work our way up. There's like a little gully in there. Not real sure, but we'll figure it out when we get there. So I'm gonna say, if you guys are at all scared of heights, like, do not do this one. So just the start of it, you had to climb up this little gully, and then you're gonna have to cross over here to the other side. So just FYI, make sure you're pretty steady, and yeah, be very careful. Alright guys, I'm just going to repeat this one more time. Do not come up here if you're scared of heights or not confident in your scrambling ability. Had to come all the way up here. It is not going to be fun going back down, but I'm just going to take it slow and I think it'll be okay. That's the other side, and then there's the peak there. I think we're going to end up doing the south face. So I'm gonna catch my breath and then keep going. Well guys, I don't even know how to really describe what I've been doing. All I can tell you is it's gonna be rough coming down. It's gonna have to go real slow, but really nice view. Look at this. And then we still got all this to do. So I'm gonna be coming up, I think, like this, and then going across, coming down here maybe to the south face after I get up a little further. So I'll keep going. All right, we're still going. I don't think that's the top, actually. I think there's still more. There are some dark clouds coming in. If I see even the hint of rain coming off them, I'm getting out of here, because I don't think coming down here in the rain will be fun. But I'm gonna try to make it before the rain comes. All right, we're pretty high now. I just came up this scree slope and I hate it. It was like the worst thing. We have some clouds coming in, so I'm gonna hustle to the top here. I really hope I don't get any rain. I haven't seen any indication of rain still. There's some dark clouds, but yeah, anyway, I can keep going. All right, so these clouds moved in a little bit. So I'm just trying to get to the top. It's like right here. Oh, I'm tired. Alright, this has got to be it. Whew. Oh, because we get a nice view off the pack. Oh yeah. Alright, did it. Sorry, take my glove off there. Wow. Man, what a great view. We beat the clouds just in time to get this view, but didn't really beat them by very much. I am honestly not going to spend a whole lot of time here today since the clouds look like they're rolling in. I'd like to get down without getting stuck in the clouds, but it took us pretty close to 6 hours to get up here, so I imagine it's somewhere around what you can expect. Oh no. Oh boy, this is gonna be rough coming down. Oh yeah. So we're gonna have to take it real slow coming down because I don't know this trail very well. But I do have the GPS, so yeah, it'll be a little difficult. Alright, I just want to do one more video before I go. I got enough footage for my time lapse, but just wanted to get you one more look here before we head down. Yeah, heading down is going to be rough. I am probably not going to have a lot of videos. I think I'm going to be really locking in on making sure I'm on the path. So, alright, I'm going to be heading down. Alright guys, so I am locked in right now. I am doing my absolute best not to have any issues. I made it down a good portion of this. I think just this last bit, if I can get down this safely, I'm gonna feel pretty good. And I think I should be fine to get back. Yeah, also, it's like, now it's kind of this light rain consistently. Reminds me quite a bit of when we did the Baldy to Mile High loop, but we have a little better view here. So anyway, I think I can make it down, and then from there we can get out of here. Hey guys, well I didn't die. Made it down. Had a pretty bad time. It took a long time to get down that. It probably took me like the same time it did to get up, if not a little bit longer. I think we're home free now. The rocks are real slippery again, but yeah, it's fine. It was killer views up there from what we got to see. I would have liked to see a little more on that side, but it's okay. We saw most of this view here, kind of on the way up. But yeah, so I'm doing good. I actually didn't fall or anything either, so pretty happy. I'm just gonna take my time and make my way back. Oh, okay, so I decided to switch up my way back. I found a little snow highway. The snow condition's real good. I can just kind of dig my heels in. It's nice and controlled. This is much nicer than working over all that other terrain. So, yeah, definitely happy about this. Well, looks like the rain just settled in. It was dry for a little while. But yeah, we're making good progress. Once we get past that rock field, we're good to go. Well, it dumped rain on me for a little bit, but it stopped again. So, yeah. Ran into a guy, and he says that the seagulls nest up by this lake and have their babies, so that is why we see seagulls out here. Alright, so we're on the main trail, and I'm just heading home. So guys, just real quick in summary, I don't think it would have been as bad going down Cantata without the rain. So I don't think it would have been as bad. It did take me, I think it took me over 2 hours actually to get down. I'll have to check my timestamps on stuff. But overall, I had a really good time on the hike. I really wish it wouldn't have rained, but at least this time we did get to see some views off the top, and we saw plenty of views before. So anyway, I'm just kind of on the trail walking to the trailhead. It'll probably be like another half hour or something. But yeah, had a great time today. And it is actually sprinkling again. So, I don't know, maybe if you guys have any suggestions for like a new place to get weather, like the weather forecast, let me know. Obviously, I've been struggling with it in a couple of the videos. Yeah. Alright guys, so we just passed the little sign for Hunter's Pass turn off. So I'm gonna say we have, I don't know, 5 or 6 minutes left to go. We just passed 11 hours, so let's just call it 11:15. So yeah, about 11 hours and 15 minutes. Obviously we could have shaved down some time if we didn't get stuck in that rain. But anyway, I will see you on the next one.